Last week we wrapped up a few spectacular days beside the creek at Cowan and made our way to Merluna Station, where we discovered an electrical fault that could have sparked disaster. In this episode we pushed north towards the tip of Cape York, heading for Bramwell Junction, the gateway to one of Australia's most famous four-wheel drive challenges, the Old Telegraph Track. Oh, I'm still shaking.
Hope they're not all this muddy.
Rightio, time to hit the road this morning. Nice little stay here at Merluna Station. They're mustering at the moment as well, so there's plenty of dust being kicked up by the cattle over in the yards. They've actually sold the property, so they're destocking it at the moment, and apparently it's going to go to some sort of carbon credit scheme, which is an interesting one. Not sure how I feel about that, but anyway, I don't know how much longer you'll be able to camp here at Merluna. But for today, our plan from here we're going to go to Bramwell, Bramwell Roadhouse or Bramwell Junction, which is the start of where the Old Telegraph Track starts. I'm just looking at the map, and from here, there's that breeze. It's been so windy the last few days as well. Glad we're inland, not out on the coast. We're here at Merluna Station, so same distance-wise, we can either backtrack to the Telegraph Road and take that turn off and head straight up to Bramwell, or same distance to travel up here and take the Batavia, I think it's called the Batavia Downs Road, and join up with the Telegraph Road there, just near the start of the Frenchman's Track, head up through Moreton Telegraph Station and up to Bramwell. Distance-wise is about the same, but from what I've heard, that road's probably going to be a bit better, and there's a bit more sealed on that as well, so it might be a bit easier going. So we might try that one, I think, and then get to Bramwell and start prepping to hit the Old Tele Track. We might even try and sneak up and have a bit of a look at Palm Creek, either this afternoon or tomorrow morning, and see how everyone's going on that one, and yeah, get a bit of a feel for it. But for now, it's time to pack all this up and hit the road. Let's go. Well, here we are, the Batavia Downs Road. So far, no regrets. It's definitely in pretty good condition. It's a few little creek crossings, bit of traffic, but overall in very good condition, and we're able to sit on 80 k's an hour without any worry at all. We just passed Carsten and Maxine as well, heading the other way. They've just been up here doing some filming with their Kombi and their Ocker. So yeah, if you haven't watched any of those guys' videos, they do some very entertaining videos on YouTube, and they're just doing, oh, look at this Aussie scrub wolf. Look at that guy. He's a monster. Absolute monster. Yeah, if you don't follow Carsten and Maxine, or you haven't watched their videos, they do very entertaining videos, and they've just done the, I think it's called the Film Invitational, which is like a film competition, short film competition for adventure films. So yeah, pretty keen to see that, and check them out. Well, we have made it to Moreton Telegraph Station, so we're just gonna use this as a bit of a lunch stop. You can camp and stuff here as well. There's a shop here. They got powered and unpowered camping, and yeah, just general sort of big camp area basically. But what are we doing for lunch, Lizzie? Liz is very excited about this lunch.
Well, now I'm torn because we have bulk silverside because I cooked that massive one. We've got kimchi and cheese or mustard. What do you want on it?
Both.
Both? Together?
Yeah.
Sweet, sour and mustard?
Absolutely.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You can't go wrong. It'd be delicious. Corned beef, kimchi, bit of cheese.
Some roast pumpkin.
Oh, I don't want roast pumpkin. You're calling me a monster for doing mustard and kimchi, and you want to put roast pumpkin on a wrap. James, don't kick the dirt, mate. What happens when you kick the dirt? Everything gets dirty. What's wrong with you, James? Your bum's wet. How did your bum get all wet?
My water bottle leaked.
I think your water bottle leaked. We got a window blind still on though. I fixed that yesterday. So I siliconed that one in. So 2 window blinds that I fixed have stayed on. That's always a bonus when the fix-it job lasts at least another few Ks. No other damage in here. Would we have one vent come off the heater? Yeah. Pretty good overall. I'm happy with that. Pretty good road overall. Yeah, not as bad as I was expecting by any means. So we're on the Telegraph Road now, which a lot of people I think refer to as the PDR, but it's actually the Telegraph Road. Once you turn off the PDR just after Arthur River to head north to the tip, which we kind of bypassed a lot of it by going out to Merluna Station and then up the Batavia Downs Road that we just did. But yeah, we're on the Telegraph Road now. So on the road that was sort of made the Cape famous, I guess, is the Telegraph Road. It's a gravel road from here to Bramwell Junction, and then that's where you get the bypass road, or you tackle the full drive track of the Old Telegraph Track, which is what we're going to be doing a bit of both of. We'll tackle both of them in their own right, one with the caravan and one without. And then Bramwell's going to be our base, so we're going to get up there and camp for a couple of nights, and then use that as our stepping off point to go and tackle some of the Old Tele Track and leave the van stored there, and then we'll double back and get it, is the current plan. But we'll see how we go. It is a bit tricky with these sort of things because you've either got to do a bit of backtracking or stay out of the caravan for a lot longer.
How's our conversation going, darling?
Mate, trying to chat, and we're into the good stuff now. Doesn't last long though. It's bad sections, good sections. It's just keeping your wits about you. Bramwell Junction, we made it. Some few rough bits of road through that bit, that's for sure. It's funny being here. Seen that many videos of people stopping in here, and it's funny when you come to places like this where it's very, very familiar from watching them on YouTube and videos like what you're watching now, but then you get here for yourself and it's always a bit of a strange feeling. Guys on bikes here doing their bike tour.
How jealous are you?
Oh, I'm not jealous, but that's definitely on my list. One day going to do that for sure. Alright, let's go and check in and get ourselves a campsite, eh? This is Bramwell Roadhouse. So there's 2 places you can stay here at Bramwell. There's the Roadhouse where we are here, which has this little campground out the back, or there's the station itself, which is down 5 or 6 Ks of side track. We went with the Roadhouse just because it's right next to the Tele Track. We can go and have a look at it from here, and yeah, look, there's good facilities here as well. It's a beautiful grassy campsite, nice trees around, there's hot showers, toilets, there's a laundry facilities here as well, obviously fuel at Servo, and there's a cafe as well. They do hot cooked food if that's what you're into, and there is a bit of a general store there, although pretty slim pickings in there, and extremely expensive as you'd expect. I think a litre of long life milk was $8, if that gives you any indication of what you might be up for. Yeah, we're just going to use this as a bit of a base to get prepped to go and do the Tele Track. We went down to Palm Creek this morning, had a bit of a look there. That was interesting.
I feel sick. I feel physically sick. We just went and did like a short recce of the first crossing. What's it called?
Palm Creek.
Palm Creek. It's not a track.
That is a track.
That's not.
What do you reckon, boys?
There's tire track.
Whoa. Surely there's another entrance.
I don't think there is.
Harrison, you've got no idea of the consequences, Harrison. I wish I was you.
That makes me feel sick looking at that. That is...
Dad. Daddy.
I have no desire to do this. Oh man, like before I was like, nah, it's a track. People do it. it gets a bit of like attention, I feel violently ill and I will need to go have a coffee and think about my life choices. And the kids were the worst. They were like, do it, do it. I'm like, what is wrong with you kids? Like, you have no sense of self-preservation. Anyway, it's going to be 4 days of that potentially. I'm shitting myself. I'm genuinely shitting myself. I'm
Genuinely, like literally, or just
like I'm going to take extra undies.
what did the boys say? You need an adventure tablet.
The boy said, Mum, you just need an adventure tablet. And I'm like, no, we were born this way. And I'm like, I was not. I don't think I like four-wheel driving anymore.
So pretty exciting for me after watching videos and reading articles and looking at photos for the last 20 odd years of the Tele Track. To finally be here is a little bit strange. It's a little bit, a lot of mixed feelings. And I've got a pretty good idea of what to expect from the Tele Track. I don't think Liz had quite the same level of understanding of what we could be in for. So it was pretty confronting for her to see Palm Creek this morning, see the drop in there. There's a lot of considerations for us doing a track like this. We are fairly remote, despite the amount of people that are around. It is pretty remote up here, and it's a long way to get help if you need parts or if you do damage or break things in a significant way. It's also our pride and joy, and we also need to continue our travels after this. It's not like we come up here just for this part of Cape York and I don't want to risk compromising our travels. Look, we'll see. Too early to tell what we'll do and what we won't do, but at the end of the day, you just got to make a judgment call when you're here looking at it. Well, here we are. Today is the big day, the Old Telegraph Track. It is kind of surreal to be here.
I'm nervous. If you can't tell, this is my like shitting myself face.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We got the swags packed, the caravan's in storage here at Bramwell Junction. Kids are very excited. I'm very excited. A lot of mixed feelings though. Liz is as nervous as a turkey on Christmas. And yeah, we are pumped to get into this. So let's stop talking about it and get in the car and let's go to Palm Creek, the first gnarly obstacle. Well, here we are, the famous Palm Creek. This is becoming like a mini gunshot, this one. So I don't know if you can see that behind me. That's the main line, or the original line, I guess you'd call it. Apparently an 80 series just did it and scraped his sides all the way down, both sides. That's not really what I came here to do. So we're not going to be doing that. But then apparently the bypass, or the less gnarly entry, there's a queue of about 30 cars waiting to get through, and it's probably going to take all day for them to get through. So yeah, not great options at the moment, but that, I don't know if you can tell, the camera won't do it justice, but that's probably about a 3 or 4 meter straight vertical drop, yeah, into the mud. And the main thing, I'd do it, I think, if it wasn't for the panel damage potential. So I'm just going to go down here into the creek and have a look at the exits, because there's multiple entry points and multiple exits as well.
See, I can hear him. Oh, what is the... Jesus.
Well, this is one of the exits here.
That's an exit.
Yeah, and that's an exit where he is, and there's another guy down here trying to get through.
Hang on a
as
second.
well.
When you say exit,
Like that's where we've got to drive out of the creek to get
why
out
is
of
he
it.
going backwards?
Because he came down that way, he's going the opposite direction.
Oh.
Yeah. But then other option is to go over that and try and get up there.
Up where?
There.
Up that.
Yeah, up that.
So how's this guy getting out?
Well, he's going to try and, I don't know, probably go left and go up where old mate just came from.
I knew there was a car coming.
What do you reckon, James?
And then we got back.
It doesn't look as high, it's like a lot of stuff, it doesn't look as high from down here as it does when you're standing at the top looking over the edge. Like when you're standing up there looking over the edge, it looks a lot higher than when you're standing here.
That's well and truly over my head.
Yeah. It's a bit of a baptism of fire, the old Palm Creek. We're only about 10 minutes, not even, from camp, or from Bramwell. And yeah, you've got some pretty big choices to make. A lot of people taking the bypass, going right around and joining back up with the track further north. We'll go down and see how many cars are doing this other entry point and how long it's taken them. But yeah, we might have to either sit and wait. We might get some action at least, watch some other cars going through, but when that Jeep's bogged in that exit, coming down into it. So yeah, possibly a good sign of things to come. All right, we're gonna suss out option 2. This is, I think there's 3 entry points from when we looked yesterday. I could only find 3. Yeah, so this one's probably the medium difficulty obstacle, but it's, to be honest, at the moment I'm more interested in finding a good exit as well. That looks drivable, but
It doesn't look great.
I think the car will lean like that way as it goes in, and then that rut looks deeper.
Great. You can see where things are scraped along the bottom there. So
tyres.
that tells me
That's people's tyres.
Oh, you don't reckon that's like a
rubbing, I think.
bar or a...
Someone's driven it fairly recently. There's fresh tyre tracks out there, and they're all going that way to exit. There's a big tree there, like a stump. I don't know how far that goes underwater to be able to drive to the right. We'll go up to the last one and see what's going on up there. All right, here we are. Option 3, which is the one that everyone's been driving, and I think we'll follow suit on that. Everyone we've seen coming the other way has been telling us about this log that you've got to, it's worth trying to keep your, what's going on? We've got a traffic jam, boys.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you don't all need to come down here necessarily. I could go and check it out for you. It's muddy. So this log, right? Just must, I'm assuming is this one here. It must get deep in the water. Oh, stuck thongs. Okay, thongs were a brave choice. Taking mine off.
Take the edge.
Take the thongs off. All right,
I think
ditching
I'm
the
taking
thongs.
it like this.
Oh, I see. Okay. Whoa. So we drive, aim for the log. Otherwise, whoa, yeah, because there's a deep hole there. I see. Oh, it's deep.
There's lots of clay.
Oh, hang on. Take the car keys in your pocket.
Well, I'm going to go on the log so I don't get wet.
Yeah. Holy smokes. Well, if you could trace the log the whole way, you'd be right.
Dad, this log moves.
James.
Yeah. That one's just floating there, eh?
Don't drive on that log. And that log moves.
Well, that's quite deep.
So then I think we come through here and then go up that way.
Yeah, because once, that's a fairly big drop though. You'd want to stay on that log for a while. All right, here we go, lads. Palm Creek.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. All right, seatbelts on, boys.
Seatbelts on.
Dad's going to put his on as well. Here we go, dropping in, lads. Now, Palm Creek might not look like much on camera from this entry, but it is still steep and slippery.
Who's that?
Just the car complaining. We took it pretty slowly here, no rush, just being careful to pick the right line and being very aware of how remote we are and how much I don't want to break anything on the first challenge of the trip. If you've ever filmed four-wheel drive challenges like this one, you'll know that somehow the camera just manages to smooth out all the steepness, the angles and those sketchy drops. But when you're sitting here behind the wheel, it becomes very real. That was fun. Now we're gonna get out of here.
All right, so just this exit now.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Oh man, I'm halfway up the chute there coming out the exit. I'd put the drone controller down to drive and it hit one of the sticks and the drone was flying itself up into a tree as I was trying to drive up out of that. So I bumped the wall with the wing mirror. A little bit of a touch up, that's all right. Oh man, the adrenaline. I don't know what it is about four-wheel driving, but geez, it gets the heart racing. Man, that was good fun. I'm glad that's over though. How'd the camera person go?
Well, while I was crouched down in the creek and you went past me, I've now got a wet bum.
High tide mark?
And I had to climb out of that. Oh man, I hope there's a creek cross and I can go for a swim soon.
Yeah.
I hope they're not all this muddy.
Hope this footage isn't too shaky. My hand's still shaking.
Look at your footage. Like, you're...
Oh, I'm still shaking. All right, I need to put this drone away and get in.
How was it, mate?
Well, Dad said he's glad that that's over. But I'm upset that it's ended.
The Old Telegraph Track is officially underway, and if this first crossing is anything to go by, we're in for one hell of a ride. I've been looking forward to doing the OTT for decades now, and we're just getting warmed up. There's plenty more to come, so stick around. Next week we're going to dive deeper into the OTT and tackle whatever comes next. And then we'll be at, where are we going? I left one of the gull wing doors open. It was pretty exciting for me. James, stop. What else can I say, Liz?
You love me.
I think it's time for me to go and burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between